welcome back to my channel. Today, me, my mum Rachel and Debbie are headed to Europe to go interrailing for the next 3 weeks and we cannot wait. This video is going to be our travel day, and as we get that I'm going to reveal where we are going first, so make sure to stay tuned all the way until the end of the video if you want to know where we're going, and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the rest of this series. It's currently about 5 to 6 and we are just about to head to the train station. We're going to grab the train down to London and then we're going to hop on the Eurostar across to Europe, and you'll see what happens next when we get there. So let's go! We've now arrived at the train station and we've activated our passes, so it's definitely happening now. Make sure if you do go interrailing, you've got to activate your pass on the first day, because I saw a post on Facebook the other day where somebody had forgotten to activate their pass and then they got like a €50 fine or something. I don't know what country they're in, but basically, even though they were like, I'll activate now, they were like, no, you're not allowed, like it's too late. So make sure you activate it first thing. Also, I haven't shown you what kind of luggage we're taking, so I'll show you that now. So we each have a rolling backpack. We somehow decided that this was going to be the best thing to take. That's my hand for reference. They're not massive, but they're big enough to fit everything we want. We each then have one of these little fold-away backpacks, which is, mine is full of snacks, and when I say full, I mean full. And then I've also got my normal bum bag that I literally take everywhere. Same for these guys, bag each. Deb's has got a Crocs on the outside, that's a vibe. So we've made it to our second train station and we've started to figure out how this pass works. So make sure you've got the Rail Planner app, and then you've got to put your train in that you plan to get on. So our second train is Stoke-on-Trent to London Euston. It supposedly leaves in 1 minute, but it's running late, so that's a good start. And then once you've added it, so you have to go to Planner, put in where you're going, and then press Save My Journey. Then you go into My Trip and it will be there, and then all you have to do is slide that slider and then press View, Show Ticket, and then it comes up with a QR code, and then you should be good. Well, we've officially made it on the first proper train. We are now headed down to London. I'm sat on my own, which is kind of sad, but I think a random is going to have to sit next to me, which is a little bit annoying. We did have to reserve a seat on this train. I think it was about £4 each, so not too bad. The girlies are in front of me. We'll be there in about an hour and a half or so. I'm going to use the excuse that it's very early in the morning, but a hilarious thing just happened. So basically, we were just discussing the fact that whether a random is going to sit next to me, but I was saying that this is actually one of the faster trains, so it's only stopping in Milton Keynes. It's not stopping in like loads of towns on the way, and the thing up there says obviously my seat reserved to London, and then the one below it is reserved to Milton Keynes. And then Rachel was like, okay, so no one's gonna sit next to you, and I'm like 2 solid minutes I was just like, okay, guess not. And then I was like, oh yeah, because we're not going to stop before we get there, unless they're somehow on the train and haven't found their seat yet, which I think is quite probably not going to happen. I'm going to get the whole 2 seats to myself, so that's not too bad. Sneak peek at Debs' bar display. This is how many bars she's brought for the trip. I think she thinks we're going trekking through the Amazon. How many have you got? 14. Well? Oh no, 15. So that was in my bag. Nearly one for every day. In the process of getting Debs' snacks out, we've revealed that she's secretly brought hair straighteners with her. Bear in mind, this is how big our bags are. There's not exactly much room, and she's brought hair straighteners. This lady is so crazy. We've made it to London. We now need to head over, so we've got into Euston, we need to head over to St Pancras Station. We've been on the Eurostar once in my lifetime, but I was like 4, so I have no recollection of it. So I've not been to St Pancras that I remember, but basically we are now gonna head there. Our train leaves in about an hour and a half, so hopefully that'll be plenty of time for us to get on it. We've made it. That's the Renaissance Hotel, but I guess the train station is somewhere around here. It took less than 10 minutes to walk here, so that's quite convenient. I wouldn't bother getting a taxi because that's what the traffic looks like. So it's probably just as quick to walk, to be honest. Well, this is the fanciest train station I've ever seen in my life. And you don't even have to go downstairs. The trains are upstairs, or I guess just like on the ground level. It's currently like 8:45 and it's well busy in here. But here we go. It's ours on there. Oh no, they're arrivals. Never mind, ignore that. This is the queue we have to join. It looks enormous, so I'm glad we're here early. By the way, it keeps going all the way down there. This is gonna take forever. We've made it through security. It was basically like airport security, except you didn't have to take anything out your bag. You could have liquids, whatever you wanted. We had open water bottles, all fine. And then we went through passport control. They stamped our passports and all that. And now we just need to wait. I think our train leaves in like 20 minutes, so it's quite good timing really. Our train's been delayed by like 15 minutes now, so it's about 9:45, so we would have been here at a good time. But it's been delayed till 7:15, so we're literally just waiting now until they announce which platform it's going from, and then we'll be getting on. Also, I didn't say before, but when we were on the other side, it was very busy. We went and got a sandwich each from M&S. On this side, there are a couple of things, but there's not as much. And as I said before, you can just take your drinks and stuff through. So basically, if I were you, I would buy, if you want any food and drinks and stuff, I'd buy it before you go through security, because there's not that much on this side. We've made it on the train. That was very chaotic. I don't know why. Our bags aren't that big, but they can fit by our feet because we're quite worried about people trying to steal them. So we've kept our bags with us. We sat on like a little table, which is quite nice. I think it takes about 2 hours for us to get to Brussels. That's our next stop. I'm not telling you where our final destination is yet. Officially in France now. We've just come out of the tunnel and we literally were all sat asleep because obviously we've been up since like 5 o'clock this morning, and at the same moment we woke up and we looked outside and we were in France. So I think we're about, what, like 45 minutes away from Brussels maybe, and then hopefully our connection won't go without us. After a small amount of rushing, we have made it to the station for our next train. Because our last train was delayed by about 20 minutes in the end, it meant we only had about 15 maybe minutes. Is that our train? Yeah. To get here. We made it. There was nothing else, we just walked here. This is our final train, so you will soon find out where our first destination is. We've made it on the train and we're in like a little booth type of thing. It feels like Hogwarts Express or something. Probably somebody will have to sit next to me, but also there's no air coming here and it is roasting. Deb's leg is trapped. There we go. It's going like, it is so warm in here. You guys not really warm?
Boiling.
Yeah, and this is a 2-hour train. That's another clue as to where we're going. This is going to be a warm time. I hope nobody's sat there, but at least we're in our own little section. That's good. The train's supposed to leave in 1 minute and no one's sat opposite us in the rest of our little section, and no one's sat next to me. So if the train just goes now real fast, that would be amazing. We've officially left. No one has joined us. Yes, this is so good. Now we actually have space for our legs because we are keeping our bags with us at all times, because I've heard a lot of stories about people getting their stuff stolen. But now it means we can have leg room. So we're about half an hour, 40 minutes into the journey, and the lady just came and scanned our tickets, and we were like, do they not have AC on this train? And she was like, they do, but it's broken in this carriage, and apparently there's actually seats in another carriage that has AC in, so we're just about to move and hopefully we'll get a cooler seat because it is literally so roasted in here right now. We've made it to our new seats. Turns out the rest of the train is completely packed, just no one was in our car because it was 1,000 degrees in there. So we now have seats, and it's about an hour and, I don't know, 10-15 minutes to go, so not too long now. I feel like this view might be a really good clue as to what country we are in. We are in our actual destination country now, and there is something, maybe I need to zoom in a bit there, that is your clue. If you can't guess where we are now, then you'll soon find out, but that is a big clue. We have officially made it to our first country. We are here in the Netherlands and our first city is Amsterdam. We have now officially made it to our hotel, and I'm going to leave this vlog here, hopefully keeping you guys in suspense for next week's vlog, which will be all of our adventures here in Amsterdam. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe so you don't miss the rest of this trip, and other than that, I'll see you next time. Bye!